Okay, here's part 3 of equations of circles. So this one asks us to write the equation of a circle with center -2, 11 and point on the circle 0, 16. So we're still referencing our equation of a circle. X minus h squared equals y minus plus y minus k squared equals r squared. And they gave us the center, so here's our h and k, -2 and 11. But notice they didn't give us r. So we had to figure out what r is. So the information we're given is the center, -2, 11. So there's a point on the circle, in the circle. And then we also have a point on the circle, 0, 16. So how in the world are we going to find our radius? Well, that's actually the distance between those 2 points. So the radius then is the square root of the difference of the x's, so -2 minus 0 squared plus 11 minus 16 squared in the square root of their sum. So this is -2 minus 0 is -2. 11 minus 16 is -5. And we're going to square both of those pieces. And I kept the -2 and -5 in parentheses because if you type this in your calculator will tell you that it's positive. But the answers when you square something your calculator will say it's negative without the parentheses. But the answers to squares should always be positive. So -2 squared, that's the same as 2 squared, that's 4. And -5 squared, well, that's the same as 5 squared, which is 25. So we have the square root of 29 as the radius. And if you look back at our equation, we really need r squared. So instead of calculating this, getting a decimal or anything, let's just square it. What is r squared? Well, what's radical 29 squared? It's actually just 29. So we know r squared is 29, excuse me, and our center is -2, 11. So our final answer is going to be x minus -2, so plus 2 squared, plus y minus k, 11 in this case, squared, equals r squared. And remember we said r squared was 29. So there's our equation for this circle.